everybody, and welcome back to 2.5 Trucks. I am your host, Ty Happy.
And I'm JTizzle12.
And I'm Mr. Slowly
Oh
Ryan.
my gosh. Boys, we haven't done this for a minute, but that's
It's
just 'cause
been to do New Year, New Us.
exactly new year, new trucks. That
Ooh.
that
Mhm. Yeah, we've been gone for a little bit. We've been we had to go to the fitter's yard to get refurbished for the new year.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it got biffed and bashed too hard.
Yeah.
We had our boiler tickets. They were up. What can I say? Sorry.
Okay, guys.
You
So
don't
something
you don't have
happened
a
to me.
fucking boiler.
What
Something
happened?
happened to me about 7 minutes ago.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm literally dreaming. 10 minutes ago I was dreaming. I was dreaming about so I was in school, all right. Actually,
Dreaming.
no. Okay, I was driving to my friend's house for some reason.
Mhm.
Because me and my family were gonna go eat at Mexican, and I take this turn way too fast. I'm going 79 and a 30,
Jesus
and a
Christ.
cop pulls me over. So in my dream, I drive over this hill and do this crazy jump, and then he pulls me over. Then he's he's talking to me, but I can't hear him. And then my friend pulls up behind him, and he does bunny ears on the top of his head, and then drives away. And so anyway, he rides with me. I guess we just leave the cop car, and then we go to pick up my parents, and I drop the cop off at his house. Then we drive to go get Mexican, and I literally drive the longest way possible, in the world.
Naturally.
And then so I don't even go to Mexican. I go to the school. So I'm walking through the school, and then there's this game where you throw these darts,
Squid Game.
Yeah, the Squid Game. It's this game where you throw these darts really, really far, and I nailed it. I nailed it the second time. The first time it went backwards.
Reverse?
Yeah, I threw it backwards somehow. It went up in the air and turned around the other way.
That's awesome.
And to put in perspective, I have these headphones that are broken, but I still use them. It's the one of the earphones is coming off, but I can just wear them. It doesn't really matter.
Mm.
And I'm wearing those during school. And
Automatic free foul.
Yeah. Then I'm walking to class, and then there's this girl sitting next to me, and I'm like, these are my headphones. She's like, what the hell?
Oh,
and
dude,
that's when I get that's when I hear, and I wake up, and there's Ty Happy on the phone. It's get in, and I'm like, okay.
It was time after you set the time.
After I set the time and forgot.
It's funny.
So that's your day so far. That's what you.
No, yeah, that's my
What a
day.
good
That's not my dream.
I mean, this is I have a similar situation before we get to our main topic. I'll fast track it. So right now I got my dogs are here. I got my little poochies in the home for a little while.
Oh. Woof, woof.
So every morning around 7:30, that's when they gotta eat. But I don't wake up at that time, so I just hear boo, 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 and that's how I woke up. But the dream that I had right before that, I wrote it down actually. So there were just three guys. They were just sitting around like a table of some sort, like on a porch, I think. They all just before the dream, they all got surgery, so they they were able to get their heads stacked vertically atop each other. Because they think, hey, what if we all drink 3 beers at once? Would we get extra drunk? But then afterwards, they said it was euphoric, but then they sued their doctor because they couldn't. They could only share one liver. They couldn't have it all separate.
That's genius.
Remembering back a little, because I don't remember my dreams. The fact that I did with this one is crazy. The imagery was horrific, I will say. It was fucking scary.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you.
You know what else are horrific? Tier lists, because you could put horror movies on those. You know what we like? Thomas the Tank Engine and the characters in it. So why don't we do a tier list all for the Thomas and Friends characters? How about that?
I would call Thomas the Tank Engine horrific.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Oh.
You ever seen Shed 17?
Oh yeah, dude.
His
His big Dude, okay. Before we've discussed this before. That shit sucks, dude. That's booty. That
I
shit
like it.
ass.
I know. I think it was all right. I think it was good when it came out, but
It's a product of its
aged,
its time.
it's aged so bad. It's not cool anymore. I would never tell anyone to watch Shed 17 or like Project G1.
No.
See, like,
Product
here's-
G1 sucks. But Shed
It's just so
17 is
outdated.
like
that one sucked right out of the gate.
it's
That one
fun
was
for
always
its
trash.
time. Like it's fun that it's like a retro Thomas video.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even say it's a retro Thomas video. It's just somebody that didn't know how to model and that made a Thomas thing.
Paul.
Yeah, for
Paul will
50-year-old
die.
Paul.
He is 50.
That shit fucking
He's
stinks.
50 and he's beefing with Thomas fans on Twitter.
Yeah, with 16-year-olds. It's funny.
That's awesome.
But let's before we derail this whole thing, let's get right into the tier list here, opening it up.
Okay, so
And there we go.
the first one, if we go in alphabetical order, which is what this is organized in, is Alfie, the front loader. I guess?
Yeah.
I see. Here's the thing. I don't think
B?
about Alfie ever.
B? No, put that thing
No.
in C.
Yeah, I think he's a C guy. He's a C
But
player.
but Alfie saved the kittens.
He did save the kids, but that is true.
And that was a really cool episode, and I really like that one. And I wanna
Yeah,
put him
okay,
higher
Ryan,
because
but
of
think
that.
about this. You didn't remember that he was a front loader.
That's true. Also, Excavator,
Yes,
by the
I
way.
did. Shut up. Get off my case.
See, but here's the thing. In the pack, I feel like there's a better Excavator like
There
coming up
is,
later down the line.
there
So
is.
Yeah, and I
say
think he
for
should
now, I
be
say
even
C.
higher than where I want to put Alfie.
C.
Exactly. So because like I think about the other one more. I never think about Elfie.
We got 2-1, Ryan.
Okay, I think I'm being outvoted.
put him in C.
C for cat, just like he saved.
There you go.
Yeah, C for Alfie.
Okay. So next up, we got a double
for
combo.
Alfie.
We got
Shut
Annie
up.
and Clarabelle.
I mean, I get I understand why they're like a package deal in this because like they have no character like separate from each other, and like even later on they don't.
Yeah, they really don't say anything but like bitch to Thomas.
I really feel like, I don't know, in the overall story of like Thomas, because in the first couple seasons the story's pretty consistent. I feel like Annie and Clarabelle don't do much, and I feel like their existence in the world doesn't really, like, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They just kind of are there.
And like if we're talking exclusive like classic series, they don't like really do anything until like season 5 when they get replaced with different models.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, I don't hate Annie and Clarabelle. They are a core part
They are.
of Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends.
See,
But I really don't. I honestly really don't think they should go this high.
Yeah, I think they should go with Alfie.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ari and Bert. See, here's the thing about Ari and Bert. They peaked in their first appearance. They were the best that they ever were in season 5 in their one appearance. Like they looked the best there. They like were scary-ish there. I'm a firm believer that like they just went downhill from the first, like after that.
After like that one episode with Stepney or whatever it was that they appeared in, like the next appearance was Middle Engine, right? Which is just their whole shtick.
Yeah,
their
no,
whole shtick is they just want to
sandwich.
They want to sandwich the engines between trucks. They're just assholes, and it's like it's such. I feel like in Stepney, Stepney gets lost, right? In Stepney Gets Lost, they're so good because like they're completely unknown characters. They don't get named. They don't like we've never met these guys before. And they're so scary because of that. And the fact that they kind of became reoccurring characters kind of sucks in a way, especially because they don't do anything. In the later CGI series, they are just working at the Farquhar Quarry because the smelter's yard doesn't exist.
Like, which is a damn shame.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge. I like Ari and Bert, like existing, but I don't really like. I don't love what they did with them in the show. I think they kind of fumbled them quite badly.
I agree with that. I think we should put them in either like low C or D for like
No,
those reasons.
I'm honestly thinking D. D for they actually.
I think
suck.
they don't do anything. Like they're cool looking.
They're only good in one episode. if I'm being honest. Otherwise, they just knock off Diesel.
That's true. I agree with that.
Yeah, I also agree.
Now Arthur. I'm a big fan of
Ooh.
Arthur. I'll be so real. I really like Arthur.
Arthur Sigma.
He is Sigma as well. Because like I feel he has like 2 of the best episodes in season 7. Like easily.
Oh yeah.
And if we're only talking classic series, you know, he's a banger at the end and then he just fucks off forever. And and even if we're talking new series, like the episode Fish, that's like a good season 8 episode, I think.
That is a good episode. I think Arthur goes B.
No, I'm a big B Arthur fan.
B for Arthur.
Yeah. I agree with B for Arthur. I feel like Arthur kind of he didn't really get the chance to shine in the show. He kind of got like fucked because he was introduced right at the end of the Ghislaine era, and because of that, they kind of
guys, do you see who's next?
Oh, that's my goat. That's my fucking goat. That's my guy right there.
Do we even need to?
Yeah, no,
that brother in
Birdie's
S tier.
He's easily an S tier character. Like every episode that like Birdie stars in, typically are like at the top of my like rankings for the show. Period.
Exactly. He does not have a bad episode.
He doesn't have a bad episode. Like even in like later on, he's like. I mean, there's the one where he like went to Misty Island, but that was like cool visuals at the very least.
No, that's.
But
awesome.
again, we're not talking.
I like that
cool.
episode.
Is that the one where he gets lifted by Harold?
Yes.
I think
that's the best episode ever.
He gets lifted by Harold. What the fuck is that? Actually, I have no idea what that is.
Is that not that episode?
I mean, there's one where Harold carries a horse and the mail.
Oh well, I swear there's an episode where Harold lifts somebody on Misty Island.
Wait, that's probably. Oh wait, no, that okay. We're talking about the same thing. Never mind. But like no, that's still like a pretty okay one if I remember. I love Birdie.
I love Birdie too. He's a good guy.
Oh my gosh.
Next
I'm glad we're all in agreement that Birdie is up the top.
Next person though, put that brother in D tier.
Put him in D. Like Bertram is
not even
like he's nothing. Wait, can you make a new tier? Just call it Bertram tier. Either Bertram tier or like one-offs because
let's be real, we're not gonna have a lot of characters in the bottom tier.
That's true. I mean, I guess like
if we were in the bottom,
you're gonna be in the bottom, JT.
Dude,
I wouldn't say that. Oh, but we're not a bolster yet. We're not a bolster yet. Let's look at these like little twins.
Guys, Bill and Ben.
A tier, automatic A tier.
I think they're easy A tier.
So
I think
JT,
what?
Let me ask you, what brings Bill and Ben down from S tier for you? Why not S tier for them?
I
agree, but
six.
I think they're a little one note, to be honest.
They are. I can kind of agree with that. They are a little bit one. I mean,
that is true.
I mean, they were in Buffer Bother specifically. That was like a decently interesting appearance there because like we never saw them apart, and that like kind of gives in like a refresh to like everything else.
Yeah, but they do have some great episodes, like the one where like the quarry collapses.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Heroes is like fantastic. That's a really good one.
I think if the show had done some sort of like development arc with Bill and Ben, like they would probably be S tier. But the fact is, they never really did. Bill and Ben just are stagnant characters the entire show.
That's true. See,
which is honestly unlike a lot of the other characters, which is weird because Thomas is a little kid show. The fuck.
See, if they did that that one Chris story where they like pull a boat into the dock or something, I feel like they would maybe go to S, but since they didn't, I think they stay where they are.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, well, not really speaking of which, but Boko.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is a controversial one. I'm a Boko fan. I like Boko.
I like Boko, but like, what does he do?
If we're gonna be fair to Annie and Clarabelle and Alfie, I'd put Boko in C, to be honest.
I feel like he's a C guy. I feel like that's the league he runs in.
Boko's biggest thing that he does is he makes Gordon not racist.
That's true.
He's the reason that Gordon stops being racist.
That's kind of noble.
Because Gordon's like, you saved me, Boko. But that's literally like the only thing that he does in the entire like show that actually has an impact.
He's got a sick design.
Yeah, he's got cool design. Metropolitan Vickers Diesel Electric Type 2. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's fucking go. I'm goated.
I
But
think
I
either
don't know where
C
to
or
put
B.
him.
I'm alright with B, to be honest.
Yeah, B or C, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let's put him in B. Oh, here we go. Bulstrode.
Nah,
Bulstrode's
Now,
fine.
Bulstrode legit appears in one episode.
One
He appears in
episode.
another one, but with no face. Like one
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, D
But like,
tier.
but his one but his appearance, I feel like that's a pretty big.
Nah.
No,
Bulstrode is like
No.
an oddly he came back in All Engines Go. I feel like just because like
Oh yeah,
They
he's
needed
the
a boat
one
guy.
boat character that they like make toys of, which is weird because Captain is right there. They don't use Captain anymore.
Yeah, they didn't use him when he was like relevant.
Yeah, I feel like Bulstrode, as much as I honestly do love him, especially because like I had the wooden railway toy as a kid and I'd use it all the time, especially because like it was perfectly sized to fit like the small wooden engines on them. You know what I'm talking about? I'm nostalgic for him, but like, oh, sorry, dude. It's he's just such a small, like a little appearance. He's in one episode. That's it. He's an asshole.
Put that
He's
brother in
not
D
really
tier.
interesting. It's like that's it.
Okay,
Sorry,
I can-
bro.
Sure.
As much as I do honestly enjoy Bulstrode, it's I can't justify him being any higher.
Yeah. Okay, I can understand that.
Who's next?
That's
Byron.
Byron. I'll say okay.
What does he
Here's
do?
something.
What does Byron do?
Are we including just like the 2 season 6 episodes, or are we talking the pack too? Because that kind of changes the game.
We're including the pack.
We're including
Okay.
the pack.
course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't
Design wise, I kind of love Byron.
I'm good. I'm good with C. I think he does. I think he does fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what he does. To be honest, I don't really remember.
There's the one episode where like he gets kind of stuck in
Yeah,
an Alfie
he
record.
gets
Or
stuck
no,
in
no,
the-
no,
yeah.
no. He saves Alfie. Excuse me. That was kind of
Yeah.
cool. That was noble. He saved
Yeah,
one
I
of his
haven't really
boys.
watched a lot of the pack episodes in a long time. I can't really remember what
Isn't
he
he in
does.
the one with Ned?
Wait,
That's Oliver. That's Oliver. Where the thing.
Yeah,
falls
that's
into.
Oliver.
Wait,
Which-
who's the one? Which vehicle was it that found the dinosaur? That wasn't him, was it?
That's
No, that's
Oliver.
Oliver, and that's Goat.
Yeah. Well, that dude will
Okay,
get.
yeah, we'll get to Oliver. I know where I'm putting him.
I don't know where I'm putting him too.
You know where? Yeah, I know where that cat's going. But
Yeah,
but Byron
anyway.
for now, I feel like he's kind of a C runner.
Yeah, I agree with this. Speaking of
Caroline.
C for Caroline.
I kind of like Caroline. Here's her
Fun.
2 appearances. I mean, here's the thing. I like Caroline, but she was only in 2 episodes.
She was only in 2 episodes. If we're going to be fair to Bulstrode and Bertram and the Iron Twins.
I feel like she should go and see. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, and I would argue for her being higher, but I don't like her. She's a bitch.
See, here's the
she's
thing,
always whining about some shit. Like, come, shut up.
But we never see cars, though. We never see cars
Ugh,
talking.
I don't. This is why we never
Hey,
see cars.
we
'cause
never
they're
see
always little
cars talk.
bitches.
There's like 8.
No. I'm saying like cars, not like buses or nothing.
Beep beep.
Yeah, we need more cars in Thomas. Why isn't Ace on this tier list?
Well,
Ooh, that's smart.
Yeah, no.
That dude's fast.
That's smart.
he's the
Okay.
quickest guy.
Anyway, next up
D261.
is class 40 or
Andy
D261 or,
See,
or the diesel.
here's something. Whenever I see him, I automatically think Andy, but I can't do that.
And
Yeah, that's not a canon
Andy
name.
Diesel.
That's not real.
That's not. See, just for the same reasoning for like all the D runners, I feel like he kind of belongs in D.
I don't really mind calling him Andy because like that's so universally known as his name because of Mad Bomber, and also like he has 4 different canon names and one of them is the Diesel. Like he needs something better than that.
That's just taking like a better guy and adding the at the beginning.
His
That's
name
awesome.
is his honorary name being Andy is I think quite good. But so he only appears in the one episode again, right?
Yeah, no, he's another oneer.
Yeah, but he's good. I don't know. I don't want to put him in D tier. I think he's a really good villain. It's really I think it's like it's good that they didn't just use Diesel again. I feel like they
Hmm.
could have, but they didn't. They were like, no, we're gonna make Class 40. We're gonna make
Yeah.
him like amazing. He's gonna be like the best prop they ever build for the show.
I mean, I guess like comparatively to Bertram, there's like more. There's more going on in his one appearance.
He's I want to say he's memorable. I
Yeah.
hesitate only because he doesn't appear again, but like he's memorable. I feel like he's quite. I feel like the bowler incident, like the bowler hat in the air and tech, is one of the iconic Thomas moments.
Hmm.
I feel like that one's up there. But yeah, again, his one episode appearance makes me. I don't know. I
So
only because
wait.
I like him.
What
I wanna-
makes
I wanna
him
be a
better
little
than
bit harder.
Caroline? Like,
Caroline's an
he's more of
annoying
a
whiny
memorable
bitch
cat.
who
that's
I don't
true,
enjoy
yeah.
watching on screen.
Yeah.
I've decided I don't like Caroline. Fuck her.
But hold up, y'all are saying this, but like, look who's next.
Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't. Yep. Another S. I love Cranky. He's one of my favorite guys. He's one of my favorite
Dude,
characters.
Crunkle little crane.
Like he is. I think he's my favorite prop. Like period. He's my favorite one. I love Cranky.
Amazing
Yeah, Cranky's
model,
awesome.
amazing character. He's consistent throughout the entire show, pretty much. More
Dude,
or
it's
less.
crazy. Cool Props made a Cranky. Like, that's crazy to me.
And we're never
Yeah,
gonna.
they
get
made it, and then they were like, "Nope, we're not gonna sell it." Lol.
See, I would have bought that way easier than buying a Thomas. Like I know it would be way more expensive, but like I want.
Could they not just like sell it in pieces, like have it separated into like 4 or 5 different parts that you just have to snap together? Would that
mean,
not be
probably.
so? Would that not be so hard? I don't know. Anyway,
I love Cranky.
so
Daisy.
next up is Daisy.
I think Daisy's an A. She's an A. She's an A runner. I like Daisy.
Yeah.
I mean, like also here's the thing. I don't know if like this is like CGI brain rot like blinding me or not. But like I feel like she's fun.
You can include the CGI stuff. I know this is a classic series like thing, but we should just talk about the characters in all
Okay.
interpretations.
Okay, you're right.
I do,
but
I like Daisy a good amount. I love Daisy.
I do quite enjoy Daisy. I like her episode. I like what she does in this classic series, and she has some of the best CGI episodes too.
Hmm.
Comfortable
Daisy's
A.
pretty cool. So okay, here we go. Is an interesting one. Here's
Derek
Paxman or Derek, as the toys would have you believe.
Put him in D. I'm sorry.
Put that dude in D.
Yeah,
he might be
fuck
the
that.
worst classic series character.
Who's that
I-
standing up
Bertram.
the hill while Golden steams by proudly?
He does.
That
It's true.
big
See,
trust
I
motherfucker.
like design wise, I really like Derek. The class, what are they? Not 14s. The 17s.
This is a weird case where I feel like I'd say the same thing about him as I did Class 40, but like no,
See, he's just kind of like a nice dude.
like he just
He's
shows
sorry,
up and he
He's
just shits
like,
himself.
nice.
Yeah, no.
He's very respectful.
His problem is he's just kind of like a nothing character. Like he's not villainous. He's not like he's just kind of a dude.
He just kinda
like there's
he
nothing
shows
really
up and dies.
interesting about him. He's a complete blank slate aside from he has engine trouble.
He's like an accountant. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
just like a dude.
What?
No, you're not
who's
seeing.
next?
just a guy you know.
Oh.
Oh, who's
Mm.
D10?
Don't
Oh,
jump the gun,
dude.
guys. Don't jump the gun.
Wait, so let's talk about this. Hold on.
I like Diesel 10. I like him a good
I
amount.
love Diesel 10. He is the best. The performance is amazing. It's funny, but he's got the cool claw. But I don't think he's better than a lot of the classic characters, because I feel like, not that he's one note. He is a little one note, but like, he's just like an over the top villain. That's the whole point.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know where I feel like he should go. Because I do really
feel
like Diesel 10, and part of me wants to be like, oh, Diesel 10 is bad because he's not realistic and he kind of breaks the rules of the Thomas universe. But like,
I don't
on the other hand, I don't care. He's awesome. That claw is sick.
He has one.
And the trains have faces. Like, come on.
Exactly, and if we're going into Merch
Look
Town, the
at
Bandai Tech one is the
Harvey.
best. And if we're going to Merchville here, the Bandai Tech one is like the best Thomas toy ever.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
I think I'm feeling A, to be honest. A or
I'm
B.
feeling A.
Okay.
Plus, I mean,
I'm
he's
comfortable with A.
another one of those cats where he really only has one good appearance.
Look who's
So now
here.
we have
Oh,
the Diesel
dude, and
regular
this-
version.
Do we all need? I think we all wait. Regular version.
Like just Diesel.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
this is an easy
Easy
answer for me.
S.
He's
S.
not 10 or the easily in all incarnations. In the classic series, he's so good. In like
Except-
season 2,
He's
so
good in
he's so like
2.
evil
I think he's good in
and
3.
scheming.
I think he's good in the late CGI where he has the episode with Daisy.
Oh,
I
dude,
think he's great
love
in 4 and
PGD.
5.
I love that. I love goofy, maniacal Diesel. I think it's
He
so
is-
much fun.
I mean, this
I love-
was like a gag in our friend group for the longest time, but his voice is like still is unironically really, really good.
It is.
I love the one shot from the episode in the Duck and Diesel trilogy where Duck gets sent away. It's like the last episode of the shot.
Dude.
And Duck leaves and the camera's zooming in and Diesel like rolls back into the shed and you see him with this face and it's like
it's
oh,
bars, dude. It's so good.
it's so cool.
I
It's
love-
like
I love Diesel.
you don't expect shots like that from Thomas to go so hard, but they do.
Exactly.
Sometimes they're just crazy.
Next
So
up, that one's
Weirdly-
Donald. Donald is I don't know why these. I mean, I
should
guess
be
they
together. No,
see
should be
they
together.
have. Here's the thing: they have episodes separate. That's why.
yeah,
But
they
don't
have
they
episodes
don't have a
separate
different
and they're
trait from each
also
other.
I think
Yes, they
I
do.
think they're no. I think they are. They do.
no, they
Fuck
do because Douglas is the cooler one.
Yeah.
That is true. He is.
But
the
but
bigger
Don-
one.
Doug-
and- but
was
like
the
Donald
way-
is kind
Douglas
of more
was
the
the one that
scheming one
saved-
though.
That
Donald's-
saved Oliver, and Douglas was the one that got towed. He has
Yeah.
the little. I mean, in the Railway series. Excuse me, it's a TV series.
I mean, but here's the thing: Donald is like he's like a clumsy character, man. He fucks up like more often than Douglas does.
yeah, he rolled
Mm.
into that signal box, man. What an idiot! That was him, right? Or was that Douglas?
Yeah,
Can't
no, that
remember.
was Don.
Yeah.
See,
So where should we put Donald? Let's decide on this first. and then we'll
I
decide on
think
Douglas.
I
I'm
feel like
good
he's a
with
B runner.
B, and I think I'm also good with Douglas being in B and grouping them together right there.
See,
No, I don't know.
I think Escape bumps up
honestly-
to A. Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think
Okay,
yeah,
I'm alright with that.
I agree with that.
there we
Not
go.
just Escape, but just like in general, Douglas, like all of his stuff. So next up, is another banger.
Ooh, Duck.
I
Duck.
like Duck.
I
I like
I
Duck.
think I think he runs an A league.
I think he runs an A league too, and I'll tell you why. He's got a cool design. That's
got a-
that's a lot for me right there. He's got a cool design.
What brings him down for you?
I don't know, the stupid voice.
I mean, he has a stupid voice later. I don't know. I feel like for me because like recently I watched every single episode of the classic series. I don't know. I remember his episodes, but I don't remember it as much as I remember Diesel. I don't remember him as much as I remember Birdie. I don't remember him as much as I fucking remember Cranky.
Oh, sure.
But
That's definitely true.
He's an A runner. I think he's an A runner personally. I understand why you would put him an S. I get it. Trust me. But I feel like he's an A guy.
I agree.
Dude,
I
the
agree.
second run of him in Wooden Railway with that really nice
Ooh.
screen.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, this
I-
like
S
this
tier.
GI
I-
Duck. Ooh.
Dude,
I-
Duke?
I think. Actually, I don't know if he's S. Like A, but I don't.
I think he's either A or B. I'm gonna be
A or B?
controversial because like he's a guy where he's in 3 episodes.
That is true, but he's such a standout in those 3 episodes.
He is a standout. That's true. See, that's the thing. There's appearances and then there's impact. There's two different
Mhm.
different like categories we got to be working with here.
Incredible impact.
Fuck, because I mean
I think
outside
I
of the
think it's
show.
interesting. No, you go. You go.
Thank you. Like outside of the show, the day when Thomas Tank Merch revealed that they had him was one of the most impactful days
Oh,
of the entire
yeah.
fandom. But that's just because we didn't know where this thing was for 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But and that's not even character related. I say A.
I'll say
that's where
A.
I'm
I
going.
agree.
So-
I think A.
But give your case if
You
you don't.
can-
That's
No, you convinced me.
So
I was just
listen,
gonna say he has
listen.
a lot of impact.
No. I'm gonna. That's what I want to say. I think the thing about Duke is that Duke only appears in like 3 episodes. Is it 3 or is it 4? I thought it was
I mean,
more
well,
than.
well,
that.
he appears in talks in 3, but he appears more like throughout season 4.
Okay.
But like, but
So-
I don't know.
So listen. Here's my thing about Duke. The Duke episodes are some of the most impactful episodes in Thomas. Like the Duke story is one of the most lore heavy things in the entire Thomas like history. The fucking first thing that we see in the episode before we even go to the Mid-Sodor Railway is inside of Timoth's sheds. They show that there's like a little hung painting of Duke, and all of the engines on Sodor are all like, yeah, we all know who Duke is. Like Duke is only in 3 episodes, but the lore that those episodes set up cement him in the universe as like a very known character. That's a big like player, and the things that he does in those episodes, in those 3 episodes, are very like they're huge, they're crazy. I think like Duke. I agree with JT. I think Duke does have a big impact, despite the fact that he doesn't appear. I think his episodes take place a lot of the time. They take place over a long span of time as well. Like that's the other thing is that in universe Duke existed on the not on the Mid-Sodor, on the Skarloey and the Mid-Sodor, I guess, for a very, very long time. Unfortunately, we just don't get to see it a lot, but the implication is enough to make me want to like put him up. But no, I agree with A.
I think A.
Okay. Yeah,
agree
that's
with
fine. That's 100%.
That wasn't the case for S, so I agree with A. Anyway, so Decan is next.
Duncan. Duncan. I would put higher if there wasn't a better narrow gauge engine that sets out to basically do the same thing.
Where do you think he should go?
I don't. I mean, I know who you're talking about. We'll get to him later, but like, I feel like Duncan has more of that spark. He has more of that fire.
Duncan has more of that spark, but I feel like he doesn't have the same emotional beats that the other
guy does. I can
I think
get
A
that.
for Duncan, and I think people get blinded by like, oh, he's kind of cool or whatever. Like he's got a lot of spunk, like he said, but I think that he skips over the emotional beats.
Okay.
That
yeah, sure.
A lot of the other narrow gauge engines have.
He's an A guy then.
Like A.
I think I agree with A. I don't really have much to say about Duncan. So
Eddie.
next up,
Eddie. What's up, Eddie?
S tier.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yep. Go on.
See,
Have
I
you
don't.
seen-
I want to
have
hear why
you-
he's not an S tier.
See, I just.
Okay, I understand that Edward's exploit in the TV series is an underwhelming show. Is an underwearing. Sorry, hold on.
Whoa.
I
That
had,
was
I had a
crazy.
drink before. Give me one sec. Edward's exploit in the TV series is an underwhelming episode. Like they didn't do it very well. I get it, but that's because it was season 2 and they had a shitty budget. The actual story, though, and the implication of what happens, like especially in the Railway series too, it's like it's crazy. Edward's the fucking goat. I love Edward.
But see, here's the thing. What does he do after that?
No. Bro.
Go away.
Listen. I'm not saying I don't like Edward. He's a fucking good character.
Edward.
I feel like I just feel like
he kicks his feet up.
Let me ask you this, Ty. What is there to do after doing that?
just
Yeah,
more
Edward's story. I feel
don't
like
know.
I'm comfortable with the idea of that was the end of Edward's story, and his appearances after that being minimal is like fine.
Edward season 1. Come on.
I just think he's a high A. I just don't think he's S. That's all it is.
He's S.
See, I like Edward. Don't get it
You're
twisted.
being outvoted. I think he's S.
You are getting outvoted. I'm just trying to like. I understand this is an uphill battle. I mean, he can be an A. I get it. I just would put him in
Speak
high.
your mind. Speak your mind.
Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay, dude. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm gonna storm out the studio.
Edward. Dude,
Just kidding.
You're just mad that he's the goat. He's the best character in the show.
Where's Bulgy?
This is ridiculous.
Sorry, I'm
What?
not to distract. Bulgy just isn't on this list.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, we'll add. Can I add things to this?
No, it doesn't look like it.
I don't know if I can.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's just say where we think Bulgy would go. I think
Yeah.
I think Bulgy's a B guy.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, and the only reason I say that is because Bulgy had a redemption arc and he became like the fruit truck
Yeah, that's
by
that.
the end of it. Bulgy had a full. Bulgy, despite only really being in 2 episodes, had like a full arc.
Yeah.
He had a full
Plus, it's
beginning
like
to end like story, and it's actually quite nice. It's actually quite, it's nice and wrapped up in a neat little bow.
yeah.
And because of that, I like him. He's
Plus,
a
is
good guy.
like I liked his few CG appearances. It's cool that he was in CGI at all.
I didn't watch Big World. I didn't watch the episodes. The only episode of CG Bulgy that I saw was the one where he returned, and everyone was very excited that he was back.
Mm.
But I was really upset, and I still am, that he wasn't green and he wasn't selling the fucking fruit because they just undid the character arc that I was just talking about. That was so
Yeah,
perfect and done with a
They
neat
did do
little
that.
bow.
It's true.
If they should have just not been pussies, and they should have just committed to him being the fruit stand.
I
And
agree.
they should have just continued it.
I
If they wanted to
understand the
make him
thinking.
red again, they should have made a story about it. They shouldn't have just had him appear and he's just like, "Oh, I was a vegetable stand and then I was a bus again." And it's like, fucking fuck off.
Okay, I see. But here's the thing: Free the Roads. That's like that's a higher tier like Big World episode. I think.
I'm
would've been-
sorry, I have not watched it.
I mean from what I remember, it's been
Free the Roads
years
is
since I've
pretty
watched it.
good.
I think I've seen like maybe like half of it, like a clip.
That's yeah.
Oh well.
That's
So
fine.
Bulgy
Anyways,
is
let's
an
get
honorary what B?
he's
for
going in
Bulgy?
B if he were on the list. Let's continue.
Okay.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
I have no thoughts on
I
Elizabeth.
have no thoughts on her either because she's such a nothing character that I think she just warrants herself to be in D.
She is interesting in theory, but in the actual show, she has like a kind of semi-interesting introductory episode. I like the connection to the Topham Hat. I always loved the Topham Hat lore. Like absolutely. But that's kind of it. I don't know. What does she do after that? She delivers some cakes, and then she
Yeah.
never appears again. So
And she was like a key player in the worst classic series episode.
Yeah.
oh, in the Scarlet one.
Yeah, dude, that shit
okay.
sucks. That's such a bad episode. Oh my god, I hate it.
I'd need to rewatch it if I'm honest.
No, you don't. I can guarantee you don't.
No, I
Just
want to.
don't
I
have
want
to.
to. I
That's
want to
okay.
rewatch it because I don't remember it.
Yeah, no, exactly. Listen, there's no. I don't think there's a reason to.
Okay, so where is Elizabeth going?
High D. I think you should put her above Bertram at least.
Are we organizing? I haven't been organizing.
Well,
the-
I'm saying that. I'm just saying that. You don't need to actually put her there. But like D is like the
Okay.
general idea.
Yeah, whatever. So next up is Emily.
Now, okay, Ryan chat. He's not an Emily. head.
I like Emily. I think Emily's cool.
I hate women. I hate. I hate. That was a joke. That was a joke for legal reasons. That was a joke. Joke. But listen,
I do, but it's okay.
Here's okay. I'm gonna be. People are gonna get very upset with me, but I'm gonna say what my genuine opinion of Emily is now. And you guys watched me do this. A little while ago, I went back and I decided to rewatch the Hit era with an open mind. Completely, I didn't have any thoughts on it. I hadn't watched it since I was a kid, and I started watching it again from season 8 onwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my problem with Emily is not that like she replaced Duck or anything. It's that Emily is actually like a mean person all the time to everyone. She's a bitch, and she never gets repercussions for it.
Mhm.
Like, and it's consistent all the way through the whole Hit era. She only becomes decent in the CGI era where they just wipe her character, and then she just becomes like nothing like happy, helpful train.
Mhm.
She just becomes like a Stanley essentially, and it's like. It's boring.
See, here's this will always be my argument. I like Bossy Emily. She has like a certain sauce that like none of the main characters have. Just because
But she's
like
not like a likable character. She's just a cunt.
I can okay.
She's just mean.
I like listen. I understand where you're coming from.
She causes issues just because she feels like it, like all the time.
See, I kind of fuck with that because like she's a shit stir. We have a lot of shit stir characters. She's just another one of those.
I don't like that, man. They should have just put Mavis in the main cast. They should have just done that. If they weren't pussies.
That would have been actually kind of based, but But like again, if we're talking all interpretations, I feel like she's another C runner though.
Okay, if we're including like the CGI stuff, where I can at least tolerate her, then I'll accept like a C or a B.
Okay, I'm fine with C. JT, what are we thinking?
I'm good with C too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the big man himself put him in S. I'm sorry.
The top of the past.
S.
Yeah,
Put him
absolute
up there.
S.
Put
His
him
solo
fucking up there.
episode is like the best in the classic series.
Yeah.
One of the best.
No, I like he and the other one's like really good too. Fucking Sir Topham Hatt's Holiday. That's another really good episode.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Stop
I
Hat
thought you were talking
Oh
about
wait,
the
no, no,
other
no, no,
one.
no, wait, no. It's the Lady Hat's birthday party is the one I'm talking
So
about.
Topham Hat is a funny guy. I love him. He's goofy little character.
Like I don't mind what they did with him like later on in the show either, making him more of like a slapstick type guy.
Oh, I don't love the actual. If we're talking about like in season 21, where they legit like started just making him fall over, I don't. That was a bit too on the nose. But I don't hate the idea of like a goofy fat controller. I absolutely love the episode where there's like a fat controller with a mustache. There's Sir Loam Hat.
Oh, dude, Sir Loam the goat, you mean?
That's such a funny idea, and like it's just I don't know. It's like a shitty Miller episode, so it's not done very well at all. But that idea is just I would love to see that like rewritten and
Well,
done
I mean,
well.
but that has happened. Fucking what's his name? Suttery Station Master.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Really good video, by the way. If you haven't seen that,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But I agree. Sir Tom Hatt is like he's one of the goats. There's a reason that he's like, well, for one thing, he's like the authority figure, which is something we didn't really have at all, you know.
Yeah.
Or well, excuse me, if we didn't have him, we wouldn't. Is what I'm trying to say. I like him a lot. He's a good guy. Now Fungus, little Fungus down here.
Little Fungus. So I like Fergus. I think he only appears. He's kind of like Duke, but not as impactful. Where like every episode that he's only in a couple, but he is very impactful in those episodes. Even in the one that isn't really about him, the one where he's like with some, they're gonna go to the lighthouse or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh,
They're gonna hang out with Willem Dafoe.
I really like that episode a lot.
Yeah, like even in that episode, like that's only a story that you could really do with Fergus. I guess you could maybe be like, I don't know, you could replace him with like Trevor on a flatbed, maybe.
Yeah, but that's
like,
dumb. But also the fact that ties into another, to like the other, like one of the other Fergus episodes is kind of cool.
I agree. I think Fergus he's a good guy. He's got a cool design. I think he's a decent character.
I listen. I say B.
I think B.
I think B. I'm gonna say it. Like honestly, Fergus is a character that doesn't show up much, and in the long term is not he doesn't have a super huge impact, but he he checks every box. He does everything very well.
He's memorable.
He looks cool. He's got a cool design. He's got a cool character. He does cool things. He like fucking pushed Bill and Ben out of the rock slide and like just took it himself. What a G.
And then like that's like the real reason why he's in the show anymore.
Yeah, I love Fergus. We love Fergus. All right, next up is
George, the MF Steamroller.
Grug.
I feel like he's another B guy.
Grug.
Ooh.
Because and here's why. I love his character. I love his design. Appears in 2 episodes.
I think it's kind of interesting how he kind of got an ending, because his last appearance is when he gets turned into like that generator thing, right?
Yeah, because like he was, but he said, I gotta be stuck here for a week or whatever.
Oh yeah, I guess, but still, like that's kind of a conclusion because that is the last time we see him.
I mean, that's the last time we see him as a main role, but he's a major player in like Calling All Engines at the end there.
Oh fuck! I totally forgot about Calling All Engines.
I don't blame you. Most do.
Most people do, yeah.
And
But
if we're including
George,
that, I feel like that kind of I feel like that bumps him up to B, because I would say C if it was just like the other 2.
I think George is a similar situation to Fergus, if I'm honest. Where like he just checks every box and like, he's just good. He's just good. Speaking of good characters,
dude,
with a G for Gordon.
I feel like Gordon. he remedies all the problems I had with Edward that I mentioned earlier.
What?
Like
What are you
I feel like
talking about?
I feel like if he deserves to be an S.
Oh, okay. Well, the problems. Oh, he remedies the
He
problems. Okay,
remedies,
now I
yeah.
get what you're saying. Okay, I'm about to say he has all the problems. I'm
Oh
like, dog,
no.
what? He's
I
like the one character that has the most like complete arc
no
out of any
exactly
of the other
like that.
characters.
Like the fact that he like still like well, I guess until season 7 or no, until season 6, he still like grows past his like big point, you know.
There's just so much to say about Gordon and so
I
little
fucking
time, so we're just gonna put him in S and move on.
I mean
Unless you want to.
before we move on, I just want to say he is easily my favorite of the main cast. Like always has been, always will be.
Oh, really?
Oh no, yeah, like fucking easily he is. I feel
Yeah.
he has the strongest episodes throughout the whole show except for 6. I do not like Gordon Takes a Tumble.
What?
No?
I'm not a big Takes a Tumble guy.
mean,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I guess, yeah, it's a bit of a goofy episode, but like,
I mean the crash is cool, but that's really the only like redeemable thing.
that
about it.
crash is so ridiculous.
It's crazy.
But I love it. It's iconic. I love
It
the
is.
Gordon Takes a Tumble crash.
I mean I love Gordon, but let's talk about the whirly bird himself. Are we Harold heads in this
guy? I'm
chat
not
here?
a Harold head.
Not a Harold
I'm a
head.
huge Harold head. I'll be honest with you. This might be a hot take. I
No.
think he's in the S. I think he's in the
Hell
S. I think
no.
he's in the S. No, why not?
I feel like he's a B guy. I don't know.
He's a B guy too.
I
B.
like I
B.
like Harold. Don't I'm not gonna don't get it twisted. I like him.
I just can't think of a reason to put him lower.
I
Yeah,
can't
but I
think
can't think of a reason to put him in S.
neither do I. I can't think of one either.
He's so cool. He's Harold the helicopter. What do you mean?
I don't know, cause like I'm trying to think of his appearances. There's the first one. There's the one where he falls into a hay bale, and then the horse one. Those are the only ones I can like.
He's
off
like
the
buddies
dome.
with Rusty too and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that was touched on once.
And he had but
No,
that
it's
was
touched on
that's
once.
most fucking things in this show are touched on once. All right,
I don't think that's the case. Listen, I
think that's the case.
I mean, no.
Who's this guy right here? Who's that?
Hot
Who's
take.
this?
Hot take. I think
Who's this?
I
Who's
like
this?
I like D261 more than I like Harold.
That's such a you two are crazy.
I don't listen. I like the guy. Don't get me wrong.
He's,
I like him.
Nice at all, but
He's a nice kid, but like I don't think he deserves to be up there in the fucking S
I
runners.
think he's a B.
Listen, I think he should be an A at the
Let's
highest. He should be A.
compensate. Let's
We can
compensate.
compensate in the middle. Now this
Yeah,
dude's
it's
got to
fine.
go and C. I don't care what y'all say.
Harvey,
Can
yeah.
I take control over this one?
Take the reins? Take the reins.
Okay. I want Harvey in C, and I'm not gonna elaborate.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like it.
I'm gonna elaborate. I think Harvey's a cool character, but he doesn't do much. That's kind of it.
Yeah,
Like he's
no.
got a lot of potential because
crane.
he's a crane guy. But like, what does he do really? He
helps Percy.
he helps Percy, and then he had
Cool.
Diesel 10's claw one time. That was cool. And then
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
he was in
I
the
guess-
CGI, and then he was in the CGI series, and he had a cool episode with Daisy.
He
That's
did. That's
about it.
true. That was
And that's about that. That's the end of it.
I mean, that's an interesting pairing, but like, I don't know. I feel like C is kind of that's his place.
Okay,
But you know
so-
who doesn't belong in C at all? Fucking Henry here. Yeah. And entirely, I agree. With
The thing
Henry's
is,
a good guy.
we're gonna have to keep the big engines together.
Yeah, no.
I think what's ended up gonna happen is I think that all the classic guys are gonna be an S tier.
Yeah.
Because all of them are so well polished. Like
I
I mean,
as
look who's in there
characters.
already. It's all like
Yeah.
it's all like the most iconic characters and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we might be brain rotted, but like, I don't care. That's where
But
they belong.
Henry's just too cool, bro. He's got the forest and stuff. He hangs out in that little forest. I love that. I love the idea of just Henry's like, I'm just gonna go to my forest. See you guys.
See, that rocks. But now the Horde lorries, I have no thoughts of the Horde lorries. I think they should go in D.
I think they should go in D too because they do nothing.
I mean, I like their episodes or their episode, excuse me, but like,
episode.
I mean, they're fun background props. That's it.
Next up is a lorry that is not very hard. It's what's her fucking name? Elizabeth?
Says
No,
all you
that's
need to
that's
know.
Isabella.
Isabella?
It's
There you go,
interesting
yeah.
that like they're the same design.
Yeah. What the horrid lorry's going to appear in the pack at one point?
I mean, I think they did they not build like large scale heavens me, excuse me, pack scale lorries for the background.
I don't think they did. I think they only built Trevor.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking
Only
of Trevor.
Trevor.
But
I don't
Isabella,
know.
I have no thoughts on Isabella.
Yeah,
I have
I don't
no
know.
thoughts either. I
Like,
think she
what does
should
she?
be
What does
ND.
she do? She has. What
She's
is
the
she?
mud one. She says, "Mind my paintwork."
Yeah, she gets some mud on her, and she nearly falls like onto the track, and Kelly saves her in that one episode.
I think she's a D guy. I don't know. I don't have any thoughts on her.
Yeah,
Now Jack. Jack is someone I have thoughts on. I feel like he's a B guy. He's A or B.
I think A. I think again the fact that he actually has like a no, it's not a huge arc, but it's at least like a conclusive one. In Thomas, having a full 2-episode arc that completes at the end is like good. That's a lot. For, like,
especially
Thomas.
especially like in like later classic series stuff because they kind of don't do that until CGI.
Yeah, in like season 6, they were not doing arcs
No.
in the slightest.
Now James.
Mm.
This might be a hot take. I think he goes an A.
No.
Well,
Why?
Why?
do you want
Why?
my reason? Okay.
Yes, I want your reason.
If we're talking like character wise, he's a
It's
solid
because he
S.
hates gay people.
No, I didn't say that. I feel like in most of the seasons, some like a lot of his episodes are weaker. If it's like just the James centric episode, like consistently throughout the classic era, Trouble with Trees, lower down the list. Most of the James arc from season 1, lower down the list. Fucking no
I
joke for
like
James.
the James arc from season 1.
No,
I feel like no
you're
joke for
saying
James.
the
That is
same
that is
thing.
one of the worst
You're
episodes
naming
in
like
season
the
3.
best episodes ever and going, they're low down. What do you mean?
No joke for
I'm not-
James is like one of the best classic series episodes. Really?
It's
No
fun.
Joke for James is not bad.
It's not bad at all.
I for season 3 standards, I think it's not super good.
I think it's all right.
Listen,
I think
season
James
one
is S tier.
episodes,
I
and like
understand.
that
Listen,
other one.
I get.
I think you're being outvoted.
He has but here
Play the
also
boys.
but listen where he shines is with his character pairings. Percy and James, Edward and James.
No,
fucking the
and
3
guess
big
what?
engines.
He's the
That's
best
fantastic.
character. He's the best character in all of those character moments. Like in all of the conversations, James always outshines.
I mean,
his
you're right.
peers.
Listen. I'm just saying
That's enough to put him in S.
I'm just saying until like
I
way
agree.
later down the line, the kid can't carry an episode.
The kid can carry an episode. He carries
Kid.
episodes until Blubba.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
James
Later down
consistently
the line, like hit era onwards. Yes, classic series. We have better guys. We have better players.
I don't know, man.
Do we really though?
I think we do. Gordon, Henry, Diesel, everyone that we have in S tier.
I don't think. I don't know.
You're saying that Blubber era James is worse than Blubber era Fat Controller. Or
I mean,
Blubber
listen.
era Henry, who wasn't even fucking there.
In that way, no. I'm saying like in
Hey,
the classic
I'm gonna
series.
tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. Edward and Henry were so irrelevant to the show creators that they got vetoed. They got removed in the later seasons because both of them did nothing.
Yeah, but that's
You know who
that's only
continued doing
because-
something?
James.
James.
But no, I know. I'm saying in the classic series.
In the
fucking-
classic series, he does a lot too.
No, I know. I'm saying all the other guys we have an S do a little more. I guess except Cranky.
Yeah, Cranky does
besides
jack
that,
shit.
I feel the rest of
Cranky's
these
the
guys do
goat.
it just a little bit more.
And
They
I
do
feel like
just a
James
little
is a
bit
stronger
more.
character than Cranky.
And
I
he's
mean,
a
you're
stronger
right.
character than Birdie. And he's a stronger character than probably the Fat Controller.
And Diesel.
There's
Easily
no way you're
Diesel.
putting Birdie above James, bro.
Okay,
I'm
moving-
just saying A.
moving
That's
right
all I
along.
want to. I mean, I'm out here with the
No.
unpopular opinions today. It's fine. It's okay.
Nope. You're getting flamed in the comments by that one guy.
I am sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Alright,
I didn't mean
Next
to.
up is Kelly.
B.
Kelly.
B.
What?
Oh,
I
C.
mean,
I
like,
think she's C. I don't really know what she does.
I listen. I think
is
he's
a
a cool
dude.
guy. It's a dude.
Oh, that's what I always forget. Why is it
listen,
a do?
but Bug, you got to think about Kelly's windy day.
That's enough to make me put her.
What even
lower,
happens
actually.
in that episode? I don't
He
remember.
gets pushed over and then he saves Elizabeth. That's or Isabella. That rules.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he tells like the story in the fucking in the one where Max
Okay,
and Monty
no,
gets
you
scared.
yeah, no, I agree, but I still don't think he should be any higher than he is.
I feel like he's better. He's a little bit better than Byron.
I don't know if I put him above Alf.
No, I think Byron's better than Kelly.
Can we hold on? Okay.
I think
I feel like
keeping
we
them
have
in C.
I feel like we have an outlier in C here. Can we put Byron in D in that case?
Well, I think we put
No.
both of them. No, I think Byron's good in C.
I think they're both good in C.
Okay, that's
think-
fine. I mean,
I think
I understand. I get it. That's fine. They can
Okay.
say that. Lady.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Rest in peace, Britt
Rest in
Allcroft.
Rest in peace, Britt. Put her in D.
Riddlecroft.
Put her in D.
But
Oh,
Sorry.
really?
But
I think
Lady
she
is
goes
a
in D.
character.
She's
Is
nothing.
Is the biggest
I can't-
nothing
yeah,
burger of all
sorry, I
time.
can't
She's
think of-
she's the
really
MacGuffin of
Her name is
fucking.
Lady.
Maybe at the very least, I like the concept. Well, I don't know. See, here's the thing. I like the ideas that Magic Railroad puts forward of like there being like the Magic Railway and stuff. Problem is this, the movie sucks and they never do anything interesting with any of those ideas. And Lady's one of them.
Hmm.
I feel like they could have done. I really like when Lady appears in Calling All Engines and she's just kind of like an apparition that comes to Thomas and tells him what to do. I think that's cool.
And
I
you
think
know,
that's really cool.
you want to know something? That's her best appearance.
Yeah, that's her only other appearance.
Yeah, exactly. From the
oh, yeah.
two, that's her thing. She's there.
Yeah, I actually for that one, I kind of like the idea of Lady being some sort of like a guardian angel in a way. I don't know. Lady's cool. Lady's a cool character. I wish they had done something not shit with her. And I like her design too. Like she's not based on anything, but I think she looks cool. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. She doesn't have a front hook. I'm looking at that picture. She doesn't have a front hook at all.
She
The
does
fuck?
not. They put
Fuck.
one on the Tommy toy. I'm pretty sure, which
Come on.
is interesting. Unless I'm wrong about
Yeah,
that.
because Tommy is based. They know what they're doing.
True. Now
Next
Mavis.
up is Mavis.
Put her in S. I'm sorry. Yup. I
tier.
love Mavis, dude. She's so like
Ooh.
she's another guy where like
the goat.
she's another cat where
Mavis
like
is the goat.
Mavis is one of my favorite characters.
oh she's up there and like
Every
you were saying
episode
earlier,
becomes
Ryan. She has an arc. She has an arc and she like sticks with it. It's great.
And it's a great Bachman model.
Great Bachman model. I love what they do with her like in season 6. I like her being like I like her taking over for Boko. I like
Pretty
that.
sick.
She rules. Now Max and Monty.
I think A.
Hmm.
I like how
think
Max and
mischievous
Monty-
they
I
are.
think B.
I'm alright with
Monty
A
are
or B.
effectively just like the shitty version of Ari and Bert, but they're dump trucks.
But I think they have way more personality than Ari and Bert.
I think they're better than I think that the shitty version of Ari and Bert, yes, but they're I think they get away with it because they're not Ari and Bert.
Mm.
Like I
Like,
think
they're just
I think
shitters.
yeah, they're still like I don't know. I feel like there still isn't a super original character to see in like especially in Thomas. I feel like we've seen this dynamic 100 times already, but at the same time they do it decently. They do the job. I don't know. I'd put them in C.
Sure. I mean, I think B a little bit because like their appearances in the pack are some of the most memorable in the whole like miniseries. I think.
But I just can't think of anything that they specifically do.
I'm thinking. If we're talking CGI, they have the episode where they were like fucking around with Thomas. That was kind of
Oh my
cool.
god, I forgot. I always forget that these characters appear in CGI, man. The CGI show is so like far out of my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think B, but I get the reasoning for C.
What do you think, JT? Deciding factor, B or C?
I think C.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now,
Good
Miss
stuff,
Jenny.
Miss-
Jenny. I think
It's
also
Jenny.
C.
I agree. Also C.
Yeah, not really much to say about her,
Sorry,
to
guys.
be honest. But there's at least
Murdoch.
something to say about this guy.
Murdoch's B because he's such a cool prop.
Murdoch is just very cool, but they don't do much with him. But like, oh,
They do less with Murdoch than they do with Arthur. but also his prop his prop does a lot of heavy lifting. Like, I mean, no like joke intended there.
Yeah, no, okay, I agree. Yeah, he should be in B.
And he has a
Ned.
cool little stick that he wants peace and quiet. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Like, you
Nerd.
don't see that for Steamies ever, for any
This
character
is
really.
nerd.
Ned, put him in D. I'm sorry.
Yeah, put that brother in D. Actually,
He's
no, he's
kind
kind
of
of
an- he's-
funny. He's kind of funny.
No, he's kind of an asshole, dude. In that episode where like the bridge collapses and Jack has to hold it up, it's literally Ned's fault. And when
Oh,
he goes under
God,
the bridge
shut
and
up.
knocks the keystone out, he's like smiling and looking at Jack as he does it, and he's just like, "Oops, what a fucking dick." I hate it.
Yeah,
Put him in
That's
D.
why he's funny.
Put him in D.
Old
Like,
slow
he,
character.
like he's not he's a shitster, but not intentionally. So that kind of like takes a big point away
Old
from him
slow
for me.
coach. Put her in D.
Put her in D. I'm sorry. I like her
Oh.
prop, but like I don't fucking
No,
care.
can we get a low
Hey,
C?
I think C. I think low C.
See, here's the
Hmm.
thing. Old slow coach does very little and doesn't check all the boxes just because she just doesn't fucking do anything.
She doesn't
But
have a character.
I do the things that are there. I do like. I like the design. I like the little remnants of character that she does have.
She's sad and then
like-
she got happy.
Yeah, and then she's part of the wedding train, and then she never appears again.
She just fucks off forever. I'm
She
sorry.
vanishes. She went back to the scrapyard and got broken up. They were like, they were like, where did that coach go? They found her and cut her up. That's canon.
I don't know. I feel like she's kind of a D guy. Like I have like
I
legitimately
actually-
nothing to say about her.
I'm gonna change my mind. I think she's D as well. I think you've been vetoed, Ryan.
Yeah, put her down.
Actually,
Now,
All right.
but
Now
you know
the
who's
goat.
not going in D?
The
Fucking Oliver.
goat.
Put him in A. Put Oliver in A
Put that
right
dude in
now.
A.
I love Oliver. He's so fucking cool. I mean, the excavator, I should say.
yeah,
I
Oliver
love
the
Oliver.
Excavator is an absolute G.
He's the best character in the pack, I think. Like easily.
Now, next up, I'm not taking opinions on this.
You
There's
can
just
have
no
that one,
way.
bro. You can
Yeah,
There's
have
just
that
yeah,
no
we
one.
can
there's
take that
just no way
Yeah.
that Oliver.
And
I think Oliver is my favorite character in the show. I'm gonna be honest.
go
I
ahead and
think
put
he's
the
my- I
next
think he's
one.
my number one.
Go ahead and put the
After
next one in S.
Did you guys see Unlucky Tug's Oliver video? That was insane.
Very good video. I understand. I get it.
Absolutely insane, dude. I think Oliver's my number one at the moment. What's up? What do you want?
Put the next one in S as well.
Yeah, but put that next kid up
Oh
there.
yeah. Go on,
One of my
go on,
favorites. I
Percy.
Percy,
love
like-
Percy.
He's such a fun prop. He's my second favorite prop in the main cast, I think.
He's such a little
Yeah.
guy. I like that Percy doesn't really have a basis. He's just kind of a little guy.
Yeah.
He's just kind of a little. He's just a little scrumbly.
He's another kid that gets like a pretty decent arc throughout the first like 5 seasons.
I love Percy's character too. Like he's definitely backbone of the railway, like for real. Like he's always going all over the place doing all these crazy jobs and stuff. Like Percy is probably the hardest worker on the island. And like he's constantly copping shit about it because he's just a small little engine. But Percy is the goat. I love Percy.
Keep him there. He belongs there. But now Pete. What do we think about Pete? I'm saying a solid A for Pete.
I think B.
does-
I think
does
B.
sound-
B?
Pete does sound-
B.
No, he's cool. He's got the funnel.
He has a great episode, but like character wise, like tell me the defining trait of Peter Sam, and
He's
that's my
plucky.
problem with these three. These three
Peter
that are
Sam,
coming out. Tell me the
he's
defining
a
trait.
joyous little guy. He goes around singing. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
Peter
but
Sam.
so is
we're running
Rheneas.
this time."
He doesn't sing at all.
Yeah, but
No.
Renee's good if he
Like
wanted to.
in the classic series specifically, I feel like Pete has a little more character.
Okay,
than
we can
Rheneas.
put y'all are vote. We put Pete and A.
I think Pete should go in A.
Yeah,
But I
Peter-
do stand
Peter Sam-
firmly that these
Peter-
two characters that
Sam
are up
is-
next are basically the same person. If one didn't have the history, the other doesn't have.
Listen,
I guess, but the thing that separates them is that history.
That is true.
it is the history,
Who
but
also
then
has that history, the better character Scarloey.
he Renius barely appears though.
He does, but he's not supposed to.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, excuse me. Yeah, like he
is,
appears
but
with
he's not
a
acknowledged
proper
because he's not supposed to be there. He
appears
just
with
wandered
like
onto the set.
appears
Nobody
with
knew what
like
to do.
proper like context, I should say.
I think B. I think B for Renius.
I think Ren goes in B too. I agree.
And I think Rusty as well. is also one note.
No, I think they go in a. I think Rusty should go in A.
Why should Rusty go in A? Tell me why.
Rusty to the rescue.
Yeah, okay. Rusty the Rescue is a great episode, but we've already seen it before.
That's true.
I mean, kind of.
No, we have. It literally had been done and done better.
I guess
But-
it is kind of just escape, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
like
you can
Rusty.
argue
I
actually that
don't
Rusty the
that.
Rescue is a better episode than Escape, but that doesn't change the fact we've already seen.
I
it
don't.
before.
I don't.
I
know
don't
if
agree with that at all.
that. I don't know if I agree with that. I think, oh, maybe if you're just looking at like specifically the way they filmed it,
Yeah, then
because I do
maybe.
Well,
love,
I
I
think
do
it's a
love,
little
I do
cooler that
love the
it's,
shots of Rusty pulling up to like the massive line of diesels. and
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean,
love that.
like
That's
the
it.
shot where like where they're kind of silhouetted by the moon. That's like the best shot in the show, I think. But I feel like Escape is a little bit of a stronger episode than Rusty the Rescue, like pretty easily. I understand. And this is another one. I get his placement. I'd put him in A personally.
Okay, next
Wait.
up, Salty. Tell us another one. So
I think this kid goes in A.
I agree with A. I mean,
Like,
I agree.
he's such like a fun concept for a character. You know, he's a
My
like his
my
base is
only-
specifically being a dockyard cat. That's fucking cool. That's awesome.
My only huge issue with Salty is that he doesn't necessarily have a character arc. I guess he has that one episode where they introduce him and he's working at the quarry and he's all sad about it. I guess you could call that an arc, but like not really. He doesn't really learn anything. He kind of just bitches about being at the quarry and then they send him away and he never sees Mavis ever again.
Until
Yeah.
until like season 18 or something.
Yeah. But yeah, aside from that one episode, Salty like is kind of a stagnant character. Like he's an amazing character and he checks all of the boxes. He says all the cool things like right. I love his quirks. I love the pirate thing. I love the connection that he has with the trucks, that he's the only engine that can actually like I don't want to say tame them, but like
Handle them.
handle them. Yeah. Tame them.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, the only thing that brings Salty down is the fact that he doesn't, I don't know, I feel like he doesn't actually have that much development. I think he's interesting and cool, but that's about it.
I can understand that. I mean, he's one of my favorite props. That's another thing.
Oh yeah, he's
I
really good.
love how this kid looks.
The weathering on him. Oh, Ooh.
Baby.
Mm.
Next, speaking of weathering, kind of SC Ruffy.
See, he doesn't do anything really besides get pulled apart and be a dick.
I mean, but he's also like the main guy in like the best episode of the show. Well, my favorite episode of the show, I should say.
I would
really
put him in D, but I like him. The only reason that I'm putting him higher is simply the fact that I like Scruffy, and he's very iconic. He's very nostalgic to me. I had the wooden toy. I had the Tommy toy. Like Scruffy, even if he was only in one episode, that is one iconic Thomas episode. You know what I mean? Scruffy, even though in the actual show he wasn't there for long, he was he is undeniably a big part of the Thomas world because of the impact that he had outside of the show.
He's the only truck with like personality.
Yeah, but his personality is the same as all the other trucks. He's a dick.
But it's like the leader. That's cool.
Yeah, they're giving the troublesome trucks like a leader and a face and a specific one for the trains to like point at and go, that is the troublesome trucks. Is like essentially Scruffy is the personification of all of the trucks.
Yeah, he's the ringleader. That rules.
Yeah, they needed Oliver.
Okay.
They needed some way that Oliver could prove to all of the trucks that
Can
he's
I-
not, a little
Can I
bitch.
have the next one?
You can.
Put that brother in S. One of my favorite characters.
I can agree with that.
Hold on.
I can
If
understand.
you get Oliver, I get Sir Handel.
I don't know. I don't know.
Please. I really like Sir Handel. I feel like we were talking about Duncan earlier. He's fuck. Now that I'm thinking about it, you're kind of right. He is just kind of the better version of the Sir
He's
Handel.
a better version of Duncan. He's the best narrow gauge engine. Put that brother in S.
You know what? Okay. I've thought about it. I've mulled it over. I'm okay with that.
You know who else is going in S? I think this next guy is going in S.
S for Scarloey. Now, Scarloey deserved to be an S.
I think he does. I feel like he has some of the stronger episodes in 4. Fuck. But again, if we're looking at like after season 5, I think he kind of gets doo doo. He kind of gets
he kinda
shitty.
goes doo-doo pretty quick. So Handel doesn't, because so Handel vanishes off the
That's
face of the
true.
earth.
Ah, fuck. Shit. Should he be an S? Oh no. If we're
I
talking
think
like, if we're
Please
putting
just give me
books
it,
into
bro.
we're talking about Scarlowy.
Oh, we're talking about Scarlowy?
Yeah.
fuck me.
Yeah,
Actually,
Scarlowy's S.
I don't know. I think we might have to bring him down to A. Like we might just have to.
Yeah, I fear he might actually have to go in A.
Why?
Because like
he sucks after the classic series.
That is
like
true.
no,
And he
no, he
becomes a
sucks in the
wimp.
classic series after
Whoa.
5. No,
Whoa.
after
Oh,
5.
that
After,
is true. After 5, he
like,
does suck.
Okay.
he's kind
I'm
of
not-
bad in 6 and 7.
Listen, this might be a whole but I think the old bridge is a fine episode. I think Scarlowy being scared of the bridge is not weird.
See, it's not
Like I
weird.
get that he's an old.
Sorry,
I don't think that means he can't have like trauma and be like, oh my god, I nearly fucking died.
See, it's not. See, I don't really care for the old bridge because that sets the new precedent. Excuse me, for Scarlowy, because he is just that guy for the rest of the show until CG.
I guess, but I think, like, sure, you can say that, but I think that episode in a bubble is fine.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like you just can't really put it in a bubble. That's the thing. I mean, I'm okay with having him in A. That's an appropriate placement
Okay.
for him.
So Smooger,
D.
yeah, I can't think of a reason for him.
I mean, bringing it back to the top of the episode, something interesting happens to him in
Okay.
G1.
So fellas, hear me out.
Yeah, I agree.
Is there a reason he should be lower? I can't think of it. Spencer's a
Yeah,
really
he's
good
just sick.
character.
And he carries Hero the Rails, and he carries the special.
He carries every single time he appears. He's got the coolest design ever. He looks amazing.
And like him and Gordon's like dynamic is so fucking
Absolute-
cool. It's so
Absolute
cool.
Chad. Absolute fucking Chad.
I love him.
Sigma.
So, all right, I
S
might be a
and
bit
D.
biased, but
I like
Splatter and
A.
Dodge.
I like A for
I
Splodge.
I like A
I
for
really
Splotch.
like. I agree with A.
If 10 can be an A, I think Splotch can be in. Or yeah, it could be there too.
Yeah, I love Splatter and Dodge.
I'm a big fan of them.
They have their Magic Railroad. The thing is that Magic Railroad, aside from Lady, there are the original characters that it introduced for the most part were pretty good. I love the Conductor family. Like I love Junior. I love Mr. Conductor. I love Diesel 10. I love Splatter and Dodge. And the other ones are alright. What are the other ones? Lily and Patch and Bennett and Lady. Those
They're
ones
fine.
are whatever. But Magic Railroad, I don't know. They had some really good, really memorable characters. Maybe it's just me being nostalgic, but man, I love these two, and I love the conductors.
Junior is I think Junior's the best character in the
If
movie.
Junior was on this tier list, I would be putting him in S.
I'd be there with you, admittedly.
I love him. I love him. So next up is Steppers.
I think B personally.
I think B as well.
He doesn't really
I
have
think
a character.
He's cool. He does.
But he
cool
is
stuff.
Stepney though. That is enough
What
for me.
is-
He's
what
not only is he
okay.
he's real, he's a real guy, and he's also in the show. He's got a cool story that ends. I've been saying that the whole time. Is that like a lot of the time the characters when they have arcs, it doesn't really go anywhere a lot of the time because the show kind of is pulling from the books at random.
But what
Stepney has a full completed like story that happened. He was saved by Rusty, and then at the end he goes home. And like, sure, he reappears again once or twice, but whatever.
But like, what arc does he have? He doesn't have an arc. He has a story,
Not
yes,
an arc,
but
but like, no, not really an arc. It's not like Stepney. Like, I've been saying that like character arcs are really important, but I just think that the Stepney episodes are really strong. I don't think Stepney doesn't learn anything else. Like Stepney doesn't learn anything. He just kind of exists in these episodes, but the episodes that he is in, like, admittedly, are really good, right?
See, I'm gonna. This might be a hot take here. I think his best appearance is Stepney Gets Lost.
I think his best appearances.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I really like Stepney Gets Lost.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty on brand for him. That's
Mhm.
pretty on point for his character.
All right.
Oh my god, Ty. Look who's next.
So listen. Yeah, dude, I love
If Ryan
Terrence.
gets Oliver, I get Sarandel. You can have Terrence.
I get Terrence. See, I don't know why I love Terrence so much. He just I love him. I love
He's
Terrence.
a good guy. He's a good working man.
He is a working man. Look at him. Look at this fucking kid. He's great, dude.
Did you guys see the replica that Parker made of Terrence?
I did, and I want to commission him.
Insane work.
It is crazy.
Absolutely insane work.
I fucking love Terrence. I love
So
him.
we've only got 4 characters left.
We
man,
should skip. We should say this next kid for last. I think.
Okay, all right, I agree
from
with that.
Toad. I like Toad.
Toad.
He's the main guy in my favorite episode. I think he should go either an S or an A.
No, whoa, S. Whoa. He's nowhere near an S tier character. He is nowhere near an S tier character. He does nothing. He has nothing.
He does. He's
What do you mean
he's
does
Oliver's
nothing?
little. He's Oliver's
What do
little.
you mean
like,
he does
little
nothing?
friend.
The whole
So you're
reason that
okay,
Scruffy got ripped apart was because Toad intervened.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool and all. You're just telling me he's better than Bill and Ben and Daisy and Duke and
Yes.
Duncan?
Yep.
Are you kidding
Yep.
me?
You're being
Duncan, maybe not. Maybe not Duncan.
Are you kidding me? No, he's not an S tier character.
Oh, fuck. Oh, JT, you're kind of bringing me to your side.
No.
He's not
Ty,
necessary
stay
character.
strong.
I mean,
Toad is the GOAT.
the lowest I will go with him is A.
I think he's an A tier character.
I think he's an A tier. He's an A tier player.
Fuck
Thank you.
guys.
Toby.
S.
Toby, oh Toby.
Yeah, consistently Toby has some of the best episodes in like the classic series.
Ooh, I love Toby. I do
Consistently.
hate it later on when in CGI when he got scared of everything.
Mm.
But, those episodes aren't real. I don't watch them. They don't exist.
I mean,
Yeah, they aren't
personally,
real.
I'm not the biggest fan of Time for Trouble. I don't know why that just didn't click with me. That's the only like weak main role that Toby plays in the whole classic series, I think.
Sure. I
Like-
like the end of that episode where James is like, ha.
That one is good. But and you know what was like was a great surprise when I watched it? Fucking Toby Had a Little Lamb. That was a fantastic episode.
Oh yeah, I love that
Like
one.
that is my favorite from 6. Like easily it is.
Yeah.
Now Trevor. Let's put like
Ooh.
10-year-old gags aside. I like Trevor.
Yeah. No, Trevor's pretty cool. I like his little orchard that he's got. I don't know, he's got a cool little story where he was gonna get scrapped and then Edward saved him or whatever. And that's kind of like he had a little introductory thing. What I'm saying is at the very least he isn't a character that just appeared out of nowhere one day and did nothing and then vanished.
Hmm.
Trevor became like a staple of that area. If ever you go to Edward's Line, you'll see Trevor at the orchard on the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
And
also
because
like
of
that him and Terrence are boys. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think Trevor's pretty cool. I wouldn't put him in S.
I
don't
don't
know
put him
if
in S
he
either.
deserves A because he really doesn't do much at all. I'm gonna say like mid B.
Yeah, I agree with this. Now, the T-Man.
The man himself.
What are we? Okay, so this is like
Almost.
hard, I think,
Hmm?
because
He's gonna end up in S tier.
he's
Like,
going
gonna
to,
have
but can I argue for high A?
No, he's an S tier
Go
character.
ahead. No, go ahead
Okay,
because we need to lengthen the time of this for
Right,
the podcast.
he's the main character, yes, but I much prefer, at the very least, all of the main cast that's in this more than I like Thomas. I think I prefer all of them more. I like Gordon more. I like Henry more. Even though I argued for him to be a little lower, I like James more significantly. Percy I like more. Fucking
Really?
Toby, him and Toby are like kind of on the same level there. And I didn't even mention Edward. I think Edward's a better character than Thomas is. But also, like, I also can't think of a reason why he should be lower. I just have a gut. It's one of them gut feelings. I feel like he should be at the very least above Bill and Ben.
I personally disagree, and I'll give you this reason why. I think in the show, this entire time, this is the last time I'm going to mention it, I promise. This entire time I've been talking about character arcs, right? Because I love character arcs. I love progression in my shows. I love continuity. You know, it makes me really hard. So the Thomas's like in season 1, Thomas's fucking character arc is probably the best one and maybe the longest one in the entire show, which is obviously fitting because it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Like he's the main guy.
Mm.
And for that reason alone, I think Thomas is he should be S. He's got the I think what I'm saying is I think he objectively has the best story out of all of the ones that you can get from the show.
Mhm.
He's just got the best one. It's the longest one. It includes, you know, the most like other things. It's just good. It's just a good one. And it doesn't just end after Thomas, you know, gets his branch line. It keeps going.
He does
You
keep
know,
I
he
think
going.
makes
his
characters,
arc
he has a
from
race with
season,
30.
from season
Thomas
1
really like season 1
to
is
season
Thomas,
5 is very, very strong, especially because like in season 5, he says, what does he say in season 5? He's like,
It was like
he's
like
like
the
the voice
James
of
thing.
reason. Yeah.
He's kind of
like,
fuck. You're right.
I'm Thomas the Tank Engine. That's what he says.
I think he's
yeah.
I think he's S tier.
Well, that's it.
I understand why. I do.
And with that being said, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Me too. You know, boys,
Yeah,
this
I'm pretty tough.
has been a good sesh here.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll be seeing you next time.
Yeah, I hope you like our decisions. Goodbye.
See you, dude.
Goodbye.